it's Matty coming at you with another Planet Coaster Park Spotlight. Thank you for joining me, welcome to the video, and welcome to Peak Park, created by the one and only Corvus. Now, I don't need to introduce Corvus at all. He has gone absolutely massive within the Planet Coaster console YouTube community this last few months. I am so happy for him and not even remotely jealous that he's had almost 2,000 subs in a couple of months and that he has absolutely shot past me. Really happy for him. Yeah, not even in the slightest bit jealous. Not at all, I promise. But today's park is his third park and focuses on ultra realism, and his coasters are actual manufacturer accurate. Manufacturer? Is that right? I don't know, I'm going with it. But manufacturer accurate. So let's hop in, shall we? So here we are. We've just come out of the entrance tunnel. So some nice symmetry just as we come out. As we look down here towards the park entrance. Got a nice little car park just to our left, and then just as we pan the camera around, we've got these tunnels here just where the guests can come in either on foot or by car. Now, I do promise in this video I'm not going to be too salty. I do promise I'm going to try my hardest. I'm going to try. I can't promise that I won't be, but I'm going to try. But I really like this, how we've got this little shuttle system here, just with the buses that are coming in and out. I've never really seen anything like that before. That's a really, really good idea. Yeah, absolutely great job. Love that. So, let's hop over the other side of the entrance and have a look over there. I do really like this walkway coming down the middle, especially with these plantations as well. Just a couple of bushes in there as well. That taxi's parked on the pavement. What is he doing? Honestly. But yeah, nice car park just on this side as well. And as we come over, we've just got this little maintenance area, like backstage area just up here as well. We've got a little piece of coaster just up there. Yeah, I quite like this. I maybe would have been tempted just to break up the floor a little bit, maybe with some weeds or something, some bushes coming through. The green leafy bush is really good. Maybe just a little bit more paint tool, like kind of faded just down there as well. Maybe an alternate type of tarmac or something. And I would have maybe filled out this little area a little bit more as well. Maybe some scaffolding or something like that. It just feels a little bit expansive, maybe, with not a lot in it. I need to have a look in here. No, stop breaking the immersion, Matty. There's nothing in there. Stop it. But yeah, a nice little area. I just would have liked to have just seen a little bit more in it, I think. Just a little bit more filled out. Barriers and scaffolding and things like that. But anyway, let's walk down to the park entrance. Nice, simple lettering just up there as well. I believe that's workshop font as well. But I love this entrance to the park. You don't even realise it's a theme park at all, do you? You can't see it. You can just about see a coaster just go over the top there, but that's it. You can't tell it's a theme park. The entire park is set down in a valley, and I love that aspect. Some really clever manipulation with the terrain features. But let's come through this barrier here, and let's come through. I mean, you still can't see the park, really. To be honest, it's so cleverly done. I love this. I love the fact that it's just all dropped below the ground. Yeah, great job. But anyway, let's have a look over here. So we've got a shop just over here. Let's have a look in there. So using the same font again. I like what you've done with the screens here. Just putting some clothes on there. Different way of doing a shop. Yeah, nice shape to this as well. Nice curvature to the building. What is this till? How have you done that? Oh, that's really clever. I like that. Just using some basic shapes and then some TV mounts as well. Yeah, great job. And what have we got over here? So we've got a food to go. So let's have a look in here. We've got a piano just over there, as you do. Not sure why. We'll just go with it. Just go with it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. So we've got burgers, noodles, and Cheerios. I can never say that word properly. Cheerios. Whatever. You know what I mean? Oh, love this. Imagine sitting in here. Look at them shots. Oh, this is incredible. Look at that sight line. Just there. Oh, wow. I mean, just imagine just sitting here having your dinner or your lunch or whatever it is you want to call it, and you can just sit here and just watch this coaster go around. That is absolutely sensational. That looks so good. Oh, I can't wait to go on that coaster now. Yeah, great shots of the park. Right, let's carry on, shall we? So, Corvus, very much like Michael from M&J Games, he is so knowledgeable about coasters. It's a knowledge that I will never possess. I mean, you would think after all this time of me doing spotlights, I would have actually learned something about roller coasters. No, not really. To be honest, I still know nothing. I'm absolutely useless, but Corvus and Michael, very knowledgeable about real-world parks, about the type of coasters and things like that. And I know that that's one thing that Corvus did strive to achieve in this park, was really accurate layouts for the coaster types. He's done a lot of research as to what kind of coasters these would be and the layouts that they've gone for. So that's one thing that we can look forward to when we go on these ride POVs. But let's just have a walk down this queue underneath this covering just here. So thinking about that guest safety as well. Got all the fencing just around here as well every time we're coming underneath. Got the covering once again. The path does seem a little bit uneven. I think maybe that's one thing, kind of like as you've done all the terrain, you've obviously done all the terrain forming before you did the park, and then like maybe that has kind of like affected some of the pathing like in places as well, so the pathing maybe just does look a little bit unrealistic as well. But we have Cobra, so the first of 7 rides in the spotlight. So let's have a walk up here, walk up this queue path. Right, I'm excited for this. Proper looking forward to going on this. Right, move out the way, peasants. I and Matty coming through. I am clearly more important. Move out of the way. Oh, I like them little dots on the floor there. I mean, no one's standing on them, but what can you do? But nice little station build. Simple, effective. Yep, great job. So, first ride of the park. Let's do it. Enjoy, everybody. Great first ride of the park to go on. I really like the layout of that ride. What I really like about it is the fact of how much it comes out into the park. What I always like to see in parks is rides that are usually set on the outside, so they're not too intrusive upon the park, so they're not too domineering of the sightline. They can sometimes take away from the park if they're kind of like in the centre, or like kind of they're going around all the paths. But this ride didn't do that. It was just integrated beautifully. So yeah, absolutely fantastic job. Really like that. And then we've got the transfer track just here. You've managed to get the actual train on there as well. That's a trick that I still haven't learnt myself, but it adds so much more to a transfer track. I'm pretty sure that Michael from M&J Games also did a tutorial on how to get the actual train on the track for a transfer track, but it really does add an extra dimension to it as well. So obviously it's not that busy today, so they've got the extra car just over there. They don't need to open it all up. So yeah, really like that. Great transfer track, great immersion. Yeah, really like that. So right, anyway, let's go and find the exit path. So we've got the ride operator just there was hidden as well, just behind them wooden beams. And let's come down here. So we've got a little photo booth just here. Maybe just something up there just saying photos or something. Ride photos, like Cobra photos or something. We'll come underneath here. I'd have been tempted just at the side of the path here. I would have used the paint tool with the tarmac just to go down the sides, because you can see the grass sides just down there as well I like these. So I do know that Schmacky D, who did the park that I spotlighted not long ago, the Green Acres, I know that he took a lot of inspiration from you as he was watching this series as he was building his Green Acres park as well. So I do recognise some things from the two parks as well, where he's taken inspiration from you as well. So these little structures here with the scaffolding and the rocks on top, I do recognise that. But it's a great effect. Looks really, really nice. And then we're coming down to our second coaster. So we have Genesis. I mean, look at that station build. Let's have a walk down here. Very much Nemesis inspired from Alden Towers. And let's have a walk up the queue path. I really like this queue line. Deviating away from the cattle pen queue as well. Oh, look at them shots. How the ride just comes around the actual queue line as well. I can hear the ride. Ah, there it is. Look, just going up the lift hill there. If we slow it down just a little bit, let's just tootle down this queue line as slow as we can go. Just so we can see the ride go around us as well. Oh, wow, look at that for an invasion. Oh, that's amazing. And maybe would have been tempted to put a little bit more don't die fencing just over the top of this queue path here, you know. Just in case things come flying off the ride, especially as it went into that invasion, in case a shoe came flying off or something like that. Also around here as well, just where that loop comes around as well. But we've got the ride that goes right underneath the queue path as well. And then look at this station build. That is insane. That's so good. It's just scaffolding, piping, and don't die fencing. That's all it is. But look at the effect that it gives. I absolutely love that. Yeah, such a good effect. Looks really realistic. But anyway, let's go for a ride on this. Enjoy. Amazing. Really, really good ride. Very Nemesis inspired. Like to the point where the first section was very much like Nemesis. The same layout and everything. Really enjoyable ride. I think the only thing that I thought was the zero G roll maybe just felt a little bit too fast. Maybe just a little bit of tad smoothing just as it went into that. But every other element of that ride worked really well. Especially the actual loops that it went into. Really nice job. But we've got another transfer track just here as well. Yeah, nice job with that. I like the fact that you put transfer tracks on all your rides. Really adds to it. But let's come out the exit. Ah, you can just carry on down here, look, and then you've got more photos just down here as well. So, yeah, nice job. Let's walk down here. We've got the cable cars that just go right above us as well, take you from one side of the park to the other. Nice and immersive in here. And then we've got another section of the park. But we're not going to go up that bit just yet. We're going to come back on ourselves a little bit and make sure that we haven't missed anything in this area. Like this little flat ride here, for instance. So we have Atomic. So, yeah. Nice little flat ride skin. Again, just using the scaffolding pieces. Didn't need to use a lot. I maybe would have liked to have seen a little bit more variety in your fonts if I'm being honest, because all the fonts so far, so we've got this food time in front of us, but then we had Atomic, and then all the fonts all seem very, very similar. And it doesn't like kind of really have like kind of any kind of variety. But I love this building here. Look at the shape of this building, how you've got the curvature just going up there, and like kind of how it goes up into almost like a pyramid shape just at the top there. That's a really good effect. I like that. That's an awesome effect. And then just as we come in, so what else have we got inside here? So we've got some burritos, noodles and ice cream. And maybe I would have liked to have seen a little bit more colour inside your restaurants, inside your food buildings, maybe just a little bit bland, just like kind of with the walls. Maybe just a little bit more plantation and colour in there, just kind of like break it up a little bit as well. But that brings us back to where we were before. So if we just kind of like zoom around here a little bit. I like how you put these little walkways, just kind of like splitting it up. I'm pointing at the screen like everyone can see exactly what I'm pointing at. You can see it. You know what I'm on about. Even if you can't see me pointing, you know what I'm on about. And let's carry on down here. So you've still got a lot more percentage in this park as well. I mean, you've still got another good 30-odd% to still play with as well. So maybe you could come back and like maybe just add a little bit more detailing, kind of like around the paths and things like that. Maybe a little bit more detailing in your shops and things like that as well. I mean, obviously I can tell you've spent a lot of time on your rides. Like kind of the rides is the big selling point of this park. But we've got the sky car here. I mean, like kind of just coming up this queue path here. Maybe just a little bit more detailing on here as well. Kind of like just breaking up this kind of like monotone brick wall just as we come up. So maybe like kind of some more beams. You can see beams around the station bit there, but maybe just coming up the queue line, maybe some more detailing and things in the wall as well, just kind of like really break it up as well. But what have we got up here? We've got another ride up here. So which one is this? So Basilisk. I like the names of the rides. And I like that font as well, actually. That one's a little bit more different, actually, than the other ones that we'd seen. A little bit more variety. So let's have a walk up this queue line. I do love these queue lines, you know. Absolutely love these queue lines. They're really interactive with the rides. They build up so much anticipation as you're queuing for the rides. You can just watch, like all the rides that we've been on so far, you can just watch the rides go around you as you're queuing, which really does lead to that anticipation. And then look at the station build that we've got. Really simple, really effective. Love the plants, like the bushes on top. Yeah, really nice job. So, third ride, let's do it. Enjoy, everybody. Of the three rides that we've been on so far, that was my favourite. For quite a few reasons as well, actually. I really liked the layout of it. I really liked how it kind of came back on itself. I think the inversions were absolutely fantastic. And I think it was the smoothest of the three rides that we've been on so far. Even though all of the rides are very much based on realism and how you would find them in real life, that one felt the most real, and I really kind of like got that vibe. It felt like a real ride that I would go on in a theme park. I think the only thing I maybe would address is maybe just that brake run a little bit. I kind of do feel that it did come into the station a little bit quickly. Oh, that was good timing. Just as we came over here, that was a good little shot just right there. But yeah, if we kind of like just stay here just for a second, I kind of want to watch one of the cars come in. Come on, train, hurry up. It's just coming around now. So I do feel it kind of did come in just... There we go. See, it just slams the brakes on very quickly, just at that one point there. And maybe would have just had it come down just a little bit smoother. Maybe that is because it's having to then stop and wait for the other train to pull out, possibly. But we've got another transfer track there with another car on it. So, yeah, very much like the first ride. I really like that. But yeah, anyway, I really like this ride. Anyway, that was my favourite of the 3 rides so far. Right, so let's hop out to the exit and have a walk down here. And I can't believe how many rides are in this park, actually. I think we've still got like another 4 coasters still left to go on. We've got more photos just here. Right, and which way shall we go? Shall we go left or go straight on? Let's go down here. So we've just got a Jeep and a plane just up here. Nice little bit of scenery. And a really steep path just coming down here once again. Oh, wow, what is that? Oh, is that where the coaster comes from? Oh, that is a cool effect. Oh, I like that. That looks really smart. And this ride looks absolutely amazing. Yeah, this looks really good. Where's the entrance for this? Have I kind of gone the wrong way? I think I have. I think I've gone the wrong way. Right, okay, turn around. Let's go back. Let's go back up again. Again, this is another ride in the centre of the park, but it's not too domineering. It's not really dictating the sightline or anything. So we've just got a little food court, or a little seating area, should I say, just here. So where family and friends can just wait if they didn't want to go on these coasters. Got a ride exit here, also a disabled entrance as well. Nice, I like that. Just thinking of the realism, thinking of guest access and things like that. We've got the ride that just comes to our left. And we have Dune, which is an incredible film as well. If anybody hasn't seen it, I tell you what, one of the best films I've seen for the last few years. Got a little bit of a cattle pen queue here. The only cattle pen queue in the park, I think, as well, actually. And we come up here. And up to the station. Nice little station build. Again, very simple, very effective. Does exactly what it needs to. So, next ride. Let's do it. Enjoy, everybody. Oh my god, that was absolutely incredible. That was so good. That was so clever how you've done that. You've full-blown manipulated the game and that wizardry inside there to create that illusion. Now, I did have a look how you've done that, but I don't want to show it in the video. I don't want to ruin the immersion and wizardry of how you've actually done that. But suffice to say, absolutely genius and the best inclusion of a drop track I've seen done yet on console. Absolutely amazing. And yeah, definitely the ride of the park so far. Great job. Absolutely love that. Absolutely loved it. So yeah, super impressed with that. So right, let's walk past the photo booth here. Dodgy camera work, apologies. And let's come down here. Right, so we've got Tumbleweed, another flat ride just in there. I am really liking the names of the rides in this park. I do really like the names. But let's carry on and walk down here. which I believe takes us to the third area. Right. Oh, wow, look at this. Oh, look how imposing this looks. Got a big wooden coaster just there. We've got another flat ride just up there as well. So just some areas broken off as well using the bushes once again. And we have Bandit. So again, just using that same font again as well. And then look at these beams that are going up as well. Is that going all the way across there as well? It is as well. Look at that. How cool is that? Oh, wow. Oh, this looks absolutely fantastic. Really well themed. And then the queue line as well, like kind of interacting with the ride once again. Now we're going to cheat and we're going to hop in here. There you go. Nobody saw a thing. There we go. So we've got the don't die fencing just again. Just thinking of the safety on that bit. And let's have a walk up here. Right. Let's come up into the station. So we have Bandit. What's this? The 4th, 5th coaster? I don't know. I've lost count. But anyway, let's go for a ride. Enjoy, everyone. So there we have Bandit. Now, whilst I really like the layout, I think the layout was absolutely fantastic, and the interaction it has with itself and the queue line and everything else in the surrounding area, I think the ride was a little bit too quick. I think it just felt a little bit too erratic, and I think because it was so quick, it then required a little bit of smoothing in some places as well. I'm sorry. Yeah, it just didn't quite work for me, I'm afraid, Corvus. I just think it needs slowing down just ever so slightly, I'm afraid. So yeah, sorry about that. But anyway, we come out to the exit path. So we've got Squadron just raised up there. I like the fact that you've got that raised just up there as well. I do love seeing flat rides that are elevated, and just that differing height really adds an extra dimension to a flat ride. As we come around here, we've got another one just here to our left, and then we've got 2 more coasters just up here. So what have we got here? So we have the Flying Eagle, so that must be the flat ride. Just got a little bit of seating area just here. That canopy looks very low. I'd actually feel a little bit claustrophobic, I think, if I was to sit inside that. I'd be tempted to raise that just ever so slightly. It does look a little bit too low. I'd feel like I was going to bang my head or something. But, oh, there's another flat ride there as well, look. So, Starflyer. Yeah, barely even saw that one. That was very well hidden. And we've got Switchback just here. Little boomerang coaster. And then we've got another coaster up there, which looks... Is that a kiddie coaster, maybe? Maybe a Wendigo or a Dragon Ride? Don't know, let's have a look. It's very quiet up here. There's like no guests up here at all. So we have Bumble. Is this ride even open? Oh yeah, there's some guests up there, look. Oh, yeah, so it is open. Right, so it's a Wendigo. So let's go for a ride on this one. I do love me a good kiddie coaster, and that one certainly didn't disappoint. Yeah, really original as well, actually. Really unique in its idea. To put it like at the very top of the park, just here, going through them things. Nice little layout as well. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. I think it was absolutely brilliant. I wish there was more guests up here. I think you've given the guests too much variety, if I'm being honest, because they're just not coming up here at all. And there is 4,000 guests in the park, so I don't know why they're not coming up. But anyway, final ride of the park. We've got this boomerang switchback. So, final ride. Let's do it. Enjoy, everyone. I absolutely love that. How unique and original for a boomerang. I'm always saying on boomerang coasters, yeah, really, really nice. Really enjoyed that. Quite generic, but they've always kind of like got a similar layout. This one completely deviated from that. It was not like other boomerangs at all. So yeah, great job. Really enjoyed it. But there we go. There is the park. If we come up these stairs here, this brings us back to the main entrance. We've got one little thing just here. A little slide. So we have the drop slide. Let's go for a ride on this, shall we? Let's do it. Whee! I am such a child. I'm quite concerned I just took out that family as I came down. Yeah, sorry about that. But right, so the only thing we have left to do is have a look at this park at night. So let's just very quickly zoom out a second. Let's get an overhead shot of the park. There we go. And let's just very quickly swap it to night. Oh. Corvus, I think you forgot to light the park, mate. There's very little lighting going on. So around Cobra is lit up. And around the B&M coaster is all lit up. That's really good as well. But then there's no more lighting around the park. You've forgot to light it. Or maybe it's just not a nighttime park. Maybe we'll go with that. We'll go with this park never opens at night. So it didn't need night lighting. It didn't require it. So there you go. So with that in mind, let's just very quickly swap it back to day again, shall we? There we go. Nobody saw the thing. So, thoughts on the park as a whole? I mean, your coasters are absolutely sensational, and obviously you are a lot more knowledgeable on coasters than I am, so I haven't really got much in the sense of feedback to give. June was my favourite one, but yeah, amazing rides, and obviously that is what you've really kind of like gone in for on this park, is your coasters. I think what I was kind of like almost alluding to earlier on is it's just missing things like maybe toilet blocks, maybe some single shops, a playground, things like that. Just these little tiny things that really make it feel more immersive. Backstage areas. Like kind of, you did the one at the top, but that was the only one. You'd done transfer tracks, but no backstage areas. So maybe just a little few more things like that I would like to see maybe moving into your future parks as well. But let me know down below in the comments what you all think. Are you in agreement as well? Am I being maybe a little bit too overly critical in asking for things like that? Let me know down below. But if you haven't already, make sure to leave a like and subscribe on this video. It does really, really help me out. And leave a comment as well for that juicy algorithm as well. Make sure to go and give a subscribe to Corvus as well. Links will be around as well. But thank you ever so much for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed this one. I'll be back in a couple of days for another Planet Coaster Spotlight. Take care, stay safe, look after yourselves, and I will see you soon. Bye, everybody.